This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 826, How to Attract the Partner of Your Dreams, by Karen Stanley of MrsKarenStanley.com. Hello, everybody. Wake up, it's Monday, and I am your host, Greg Audino, ready to narrate some great content to you to kick off your week and help bring all those important relationships you have to the best places they can be. This edition is going to be another one for the singles out there. Karen Stanley is going to help you find the right partner for you based on some sage advice and strategies. Sounds like an important one to me. So let's jump on in and start optimizing your life. How to Attract the Partner of Your Dreams, by Karen Stanley of MrsKarenStanley.com. These are some steps you can take toward getting on the path to meeting the perfect partner, the person of your dreams. To get there, you first need to work on your own self-esteem by embodying the qualities of the person you want to be, and also the person you want to attract. For me, it was a matter of changing my beliefs and working on myself. I doubted myself for so many years. I thought maybe I don't have the relationship chip, or maybe I didn't deserve finding real love. But that type of thinking was holding me back from finding my soulmate, the partner of my dreams. Understanding your beliefs. For years, I was attracting men I didn't want to attract because I wasn't really the person I wanted to be. But I also realized that every date is a teacher, and they were all teaching me something. I wasn't working on myself because I was too focused on my imperfections, my flaws, my mistakes, my cellulite, my past. I spent way too much time thinking I was damaged goods. And then I became focused on them, the teachers that I was attracting. Why aren't they this, and why aren't they that, and why aren't they fill in the blank? Keyword, they. Placing my focus on the wrong person in the relationship. But then it hit me that my beliefs were wrong, that everyone deserves to find love. And I finally realized I wasn't going to attract someone awesome unless I walked out the door feeling awesome myself. And that is when everything changed. Change your focus. After my big revelation, I began to focus on the girl in the mirror. Now I was on a mission to do the things I wanted to do for me and no one else. First, I made a list of everything I needed to do to walk out the door feeling like a boss, and I got to work. I worked on my health, my diet, my house, my yard, and even my teeth. I even got braces when I was 38 years old, and now I love my smile. In my opinion, one of the things that causes low self-esteem is misdirection of our focus. If we focus on the past, and if we focus on our mistakes and imperfections, we can't feel good about what we are doing in the present. Create a boss list. Another thing that was causing me to have low self-esteem was procrastinating on things I knew needed to be crossed off my list, so that I could feel better. And once I started doing them, just one thing at a time, it changed my emotions, and it changed the way I felt about myself. Just accomplish little things, one thing at a time. Like organizing just one closet. It feels so good. It sounds really simple, and it is. The more items I crossed off my boss list, the better I felt about myself. You can't be in a bad mood when you cross clean the closet off your list. Simply crank your music and get her done. It will feel awesome. Do just one load of laundry and get it off the cheetah laundry couch, as my couch was named because it constantly had piles of laundry on it that needed to be folded and put away. Make a list of things to do and cross them off one by one. That is progress, and progress is the thing that will raise your self-esteem. I finally became so tired of being mad that the carpets in my rental place were gross that I had them cleaned, and then I bought new rugs to cover them up. As I crossed off more and more things that were on my boss list, the list got shorter and felt better and better. This process helped me to build and create my own self-worth, just a little bit at a time. Become the person you want to attract. To attract the partner of your dreams, you have to become the person you want them to be. Doing each thing on your boss list will bring you one step closer to becoming a magnet for that special person. And it will make you feel awesome when you walk out the door. If you don't feel awesome when you walk out the door, how can you change that? What are some things that you can do or that you could change to make you feel awesome? I wrote them all down, and I just did one thing a day. I worked on that list just a little bit at a time. Nothing has to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. I wasn't perfect after working on my list. I just chipped away at it until I was making progress. Marginal progress is a key thing. That's the thing that made me feel better about myself. The better you feel about yourself, the faster you will attract that same vibe. You will become a magnet for others who have high self-esteem. You will attract an awesome person, just like I did. Changing my beliefs and working on myself was the part of the strategy I used to find my soulmate. It worked for me, and it can work for you. You just listened to the post titled, How to Attract the Partner of Your Dreams by Karen Stanley of MrsKarenStanley.com. And a quick note from our sponsor. Here at Optimal Relationships Daily, we do understand that navigating sensitive issues such as money and health can be extremely stressful, and such stress and anxiety can easily create family conflicts and affect your relationships. So before that happens, know that BetterHelp is here to help you cope with your emotions. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with your personal licensed professional therapist, providing a safe and online environment for you at your own convenience. They have professional counselors specializing in depression, family conflicts, grief, and more to help you. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. BetterHelp is not self-help, it is professional counseling where everything you share is confidential. Guys, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/ORD. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ORD. And a super relevant post from Karen today. A post that will help you not only find the right partner, but the right friends and maybe even the right colleagues as well. As she mentions, progress is an incredible thing to feel, and it is something that we are constantly in search of, though we don't always pinpoint that itch as progress specifically. We regularly seek progress of some kind, even if it is simply putting more clothes away, like she mentioned. Making the time and putting in the effort to improve upon these areas of life that have plateaued or even fallen behind a little bit not only puts us in a better mood, which helps attract others, but the momentum of making progress in one area of life propels us to make progress elsewhere. And in tending to all these important aspects of ourselves, we're tending to our values and proving to ourselves that we have what it takes to live by them. And when our values are healthy and on full display, they're not easily hidden from those around us. Make the most of your values, and it's much easier to find others who share them. Friends, I thank you for being here today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. We are going to wrap up, but best believe I'll be here the rest of the week with more inspiring and educational content, so be sure not to miss out when it resumes tomorrow and where your optimal life awaits.